network connection. Isn't that fun? So I just stopped to get coffee, and I'll tell you this while some people hop on, because I want people to hop on for this, is that I had to stop and get this coffee to give myself this little time to be here and make this video. And my videographer keeps sending me messages. So I want to share this because I see people that I care about. I see people that have reached out to me before for coaching. I see people that have paid for coaching in like groups, because if you had private coaching, we would have already talked about this. But if you sell something, I want you to watch this. It's going to be a short video. It's because I want to reach through my phone and shake people sometimes with love and say, wake up. Let's wake up. Okay? So here's what I want to tell you. Being rich, it's relative. People that have money fears and that are uncomfortable with money will say, I'm already rich. I have everything I need. Spiritual alignment means that you are also prosperous, and that means that when you are not living your day-to-day stressed about money. It means that you are living your day-to-day feeling good and abundant, and that you can share your money with other people, meaning that like you're investing and circulating and doing the things, and that you're not hurting your health or your relationships or anything like that because of money. So for all of these people, because I always get somebody commenting about something, and I'm like, you're letting your money triggers show. Right? So you guys know that I love to make money because it's fun. I love to make money because I get to do fun stuff. I am taking my daughter to Hawaii. We're going to Vegas for 4 days so I can go work with my mentor, but I'm also bringing Chanel and Pablo. We're going to do all the nice things. I want you to have whatever you want in your life. So whatever rich means to you, but I want you to be honest about what you desire and what you would like to have. And then from rich, you can build wealth, right? So let's talk about this. Tina, yes. So listen to this video because I love you. So here's the deal, my friends. I see people selling these things, and they're selling memberships. They're selling, and look, I've done it. And I'll tell you why I've done it. And I'll tell you when it's a good idea and when it's not. So what I've learned, because right now I'm in a very spacious space. If you've watched my things, like today I'm just going shopping for home stuff and Pablo stuff and plants. And yesterday I went out to breakfast and I took Chanel shopping for some things she needs, and running errands. And I only coach 2 days a week now, and I make more money than ever. Now, when I say I only coach, I have emails and things like that I'm doing with clients, but it's spacious. I get to do what I want all day. Now, I made a decision 2 times, big primary decisions, that I was like, I'm no longer playing that game, no longer playing this game. And the game has always up leveled me, because I realized that all we're doing is playing a game. What I realized is that I was selling $1,000 things and $1,500 things and even $2,500 things. And it was easier to sell those $2,500 things, but it still didn't excite me enough. Right? And I felt like it didn't take that big of a commitment from the clients. And what I realized is that while it did 4 years ago, 3 years ago, that where I'm at now, I love working with big juicy commitments. And I love seeing the PayPal things come through for $6,500 or $9,500. And I remember I got my first person that sent me a $9,500 paid in full, and I was like, yes, right? And what I realized is that working with these clients is so much easier. They have super skin in the game. They are not fucking around. And you know what I am doing to people? And you have to go see that post that I just made, that screenshot, because that's from someone I don't even know that I saw on Facebook. That when I tell someone that they can only afford a $200 something, and that means that they're serious about their growth, I'm lying to them. We are all driving cars that cost thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. We put our kids through school and dance and do all these things. And you're going to tell me that your own growth is not worth thousands of dollars? You're not worth it? You bought TVs, you bought who knows what else. I want you to understand that when we charge people things that are under 500, 1,000, we're enabling them. Now, if you're just starting off, let's have a talk, because We're not going to do a full-on coaching in this session because this is a Facebook Live and this is free, and this is just because I love you and I just want to just reach the people that need it. And then if you want to work with me further, if you want to join my Malibu 2-day intensive, friends, get in on it. There's only 4 spots left, and I only do private coaching right now. My private coaching is a lot more money than that one, right? So let's talk about this. If you are out there telling someone, and you are out there and you're selling something that's under $500, you got to be really real. Do you really want to make $100,000 this year in the next 12 months? Because unless you have a big following where people are just converting, and you're selling one single thing that only takes your time one time, you selling something under $500 is doing you a disservice, and you are trying to save people. And trying to save people does not help them grow. Right? Now, I know this is triggering because I know that some people will think, well, Nicole, I don't have the money. But look, you know why I stand on this? Because me, as a totally single mom, meaning that there's no support, there's no family around to help me, that in my poorest times, I got the money together to go to the places I need to go to. I was calling friends. I was asking one friend to borrow this much, asking my dad to borrow that much. And my mom and dad, they don't have money. So if I borrow something from them, it's like $200. And my dad's like, Nick, you better pay me back. I don't have it. Their mantra is, I don't have it. So when I say this to people, I am not an entitled woman who can just say this bullshit, some white privilege bullshit. No, my friends, I have been there, not having money for my kid and choosing, I'm gonna trust in the universe, and I'm gonna invest in this. And when I invest in this, I know it's gonna come back to me multiplied in many ways and impact my life for the better. Now, I only want to work with people that are there or even more committed. If you're not there, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to share space with you when it comes to me sharing my creative ideas. Now, it's not to say that I don't love you. It's not to say that I don't want to share. That's why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm writing my other book. That's why I do these things. But I want you to grow, and I want you to be honest about what you're selling. And if you have something that's under this amount, you got to be really honest. I pulled a program off of the shelf. I was in full launch mode. I paid for the sales page. I paid for the sales page. I invested this time. I already was marketing it. I was in mid-conversation with people that were talking about it, people that were thinking about it. It was 2 days after I launched it, and I was like, I just can't sell anything that's $1,500 anymore. I just can't. It just doesn't feel good. I'm not that kind of coach anymore, and I don't want to work at that kind of commitment level where I'm giving my actual time. A course, maybe, right? A VIP intensive even costs more than that. So I started thinking, and I had to get really honest, and I was like, there's this part of me that you don't want to leave people behind if you're like me. But the truth is, I had to come down to that, like, that's old, the old me that was afraid to leave behind that version of me. The new me is like, girlfriend, let's grow. Let's grow. If we're really serious about things, we will take loans out. We will get credit cards. We will borrow from our family. We will fucking sell our TV. We will do the things. And I'm not saying that you have to do one or any of those things. What I'm saying is, these are things that I've done, and that when it's serious, we will do it. And only we can decide what is a juicy, hell yes, I need this. This is going to advance me. When we feel that feeling, we got to let the money be the last reason we say yes or no. Right? And it's important because, and Natalie says it doesn't apply to just people that coach. It doesn't, but I work with most coaches because what I really love to do is work with people that are giving a big hell yes to their life and they want freedom. My ideal client is like me, old me. Like, you want freedom. The freedom I have to do what I'm doing today, to do what I did yesterday. The freedom I have to go to Vegas for 4 days and take my daughter, knowing that one person's room service from that hotel costs $75. Like, literally last time I went to the Encore, I was like, thank God my money shit is right, because like, you order one omelet and it costs $75. Right? So you're like, hold on, now I'm gonna take my daughter and we're going for 4 days. Okay. Stay with me, I just need some coffee on this. So here's what I want you to do. I want to challenge you. For those of you that know who you are, if you're selling something that's under $500 and you know that you're putting your actual face-to-face time in it, your coaching into it, and it's one-on-one time in it, and it's under $500. I'm going to challenge you. Does this program really need to happen? Or do you need to get your mind right, get your money mind right, get your heart right, realign, and become truly profitable? You got to decide. And I'm going to tell you, I have this thing that's coming up. It's 2 full days in person with me, only 6 women and myself at a beachfront gorgeous home in Malibu. It only cost $1,997. That's like nothing for what you're getting. In fact, next year I'm not doing anything for under $29.97, because as soon as I put it out there and sold 2 of them, I'm like, that's too low. Like, that's too low. But it's my first one, and I have a videographer coming for the last hour of each day. So, it's going to work out, and these women are going to have beautiful results. And you know what? That's really what it's about. But I would not do it if I wasn't going to be making a certain amount off of it, because it's my days. I'm trading in my time, and I want you to be there too. So you'll notice the people that come to those things that you charge under $500 for. And it's not that they're bad people. It's not that there's anything wrong with them, but it's just that you got to ask, is that truly your ideal client? Because guess what? You live in a life, you live in a world, in a universe that allows you to ask and receive. Now, it takes trust. It takes you to get out of fear. It takes you to get your mind right and to be receptive and in your feminine a little bit. But when you ask, life pays you exactly what you ask of it, right? It's like the story in Think and Grow Rich. If you would have asked for more, I would have gave you more. That's what the guy says. And you think about this. There's so many clients out there that if you would have asked for more, they would have. But if you're selling things for under $500 and you're saying you want to make $100,000 next year, I hope you have some $5,000 programs sprinkled in there. I hope you are selling at least 25 people per $1,000 thing you're selling, because I know I made $200,000 a year selling things that were $997, and it was a hustle. I did it because I was hustling. I was working way too hard. I was working way too much. But for those of you selling something for under 500, I love you. This is my invitation to you. Stop. Just stop. Just stop if you know that you're getting results with anyone. If you've gotten results with people, just stop. Know that I'm going to be totally clear with you. I'm not bullshitting you. Again, if you guys don't know my story, I'm the woman that went from welfare to making multiple 6 figures within a 2-year time frame. So I'm not saying this out of place of privilege. I'm telling you that this is real. That I sell easier. It's easier for me to sell a coaching program to someone who is dead serious, that wants to be supported, that wants to have that kind of experience for $2,500, $6,500 than it is to sell something for $500. Those $500 people, man, it's like $500 is a lot for them. It's scary. The other people are like, fuck it, I'm going to charge it. Fuck it, I'll pay the interest. I'm going to make more money because this is an investment in myself. So I know that some people are going to be triggered and say, this is bad advice. Nicole, you don't understand. No, what I do understand is that you're not doing enough work on your inside game to change your outside experience. So I got to go because I got to go to Target. I got to get some things. But I share this because I love you. If you are someone that wants to get in on the Malibu not private intensive for just 6 people, right? So you're going to have one-on-one attention. Let me just tell you a little bit about how that day works. It's 2 days. You're going to get a welcome packet. You are going to be asked a series of questions so that I can get to see exactly what your fears are, exactly what your hesitations are, what you really desire. I'm going to get to know all of this before you even walk into the home in Malibu. And I'm going to get to know this about you. That's going to be the week before. When you walk into that room, we are going right in and we are going to create your $2,500 to $5,000 package that is going to be your no-brainer. It's going to be one of those things that when people ask you what you sell and how you can support them, that you are going to share this, and it's going to be like, if you don't get this, it's your loss. Not because I'm arrogant, because I know how good this is for you. I know how good this is for you. And you're going to trust that when someone cannot do it, when someone cannot get in, that they're just not ready to up level in that space. It's not that you're charging too much. It's not that you're not worth it. It's them. It's not you. It's never you. There's always people that are willing to pay. And I have to tell you, it's like, this is coming from someone that now sees people paying $9,500 in full for my package. And I'm like, yes. And I'm sure next year I'll be watching people pay $25,000 in full, and I'll be like, yes, right? Like, it's going to keep getting better always, because I also just made a big investment in myself. And you guys will see, I'm going to be traveling all over with these women that I joined a really high level elite mastermind for next year. Tina, it's 11/11. So it's 11/11 and 11/12. It's in Malibu. It's going to be so good. My friends, if you need to get in, I will help you with a payment plan. But the payment plan obviously has to be paid in full. It's $1997 paid in full. It's $2,222 if you're making a payment plan. And that's a convenience charge, right? But yeah, so let me go back to what this is going to do. You're going to get the welcome packet. I'm going to get to know all about you, your fears, your hesitations, your desires. When you walk in that door, we are ready to craft your ideal thing. And because you know me, if you've been to Harmonious Hustle Live, if you've worked with me in any capacity, it's not about the strategy. If it was easy as raising your prices and creating a $5,000 program, you would have fucking did it. It's not about that. It's about the alignment. It's about the energy. It's about you feeling fully embodied. This is a yes, and you belong here. And we're going to get you to that place. And because there's only 6 of us, if you can imagine, we're going to be at this beachfront, gorgeous place. We're going to be hand holding. I'm going to be leading you guys through some breath work. We're going to have a chef come in and create our lunches. You are going to feel so freaking up leveled from this. And then you are going to announce your upgraded package on day 2, which is on the 12th. You're going to announce it from the beachfront home in Malibu. And then we are going to celebrate champagne and all the things. My friends, this is going to be, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal. So get in it if you can. It's going to be so good. And just be really honest. Look, there's going to be a time and place in your business where you're going to sell $50 things, where you're going to sell $97 things, and it's going to make so much sense. But I'll tell you this, if you're not making $250,000 yet, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. What you'll find, and do it and try it if you need to, but if you're at the place where you can enjoy your life right now financially, just stop. Just totally stop and go up to something much greater and allow it to be easier. Because when all that talk about it's easier to sell something that costs more, it's so true. Because the people that have more money to buy, it's a different decision. It's a different decision. The people that are like, can I get 1,000? 1,000's a lot. Versus the people that are like, 5,500, okay, I'm going to feel supported. I'm going to feel in this beautiful community. I'm going to have an experience. It's different. It's different. Hi, Annalisa. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Karen. Hi, Angela. So, hi, Shannon. So here's the deal, my friends. If you're down for this intensive, 11/11, of course, is a special date. Reach out. We only have 4 spots left. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. Just like Bali sold out. We sold Bali out like 3.5 months before the retreat actually happened. So this thing is going to sell out. And like I said, next year when I do an intensive, it's going to be at the 3,000 plus range. So get in. We will talk soon. Bye, my friends. DM me.